how's it going, guys? Alright, so today I went to the movie theaters to see... It says World War Z, but anyways, yeah, I saw World War Z in 3D. The 3D really didn't do much for me in this one. It was just okay. I don't really think it needed to be in there, but, I mean, World War Z, yeah, I saw it today, finally. I've been wanting to see this movie for over a year now. I read the book. Yeah, here's the book, by the way. I read it, and I read this like a while ago. I read this like over a year ago. I do not really remember it that much. I remember it being, I remember there being interviews and stuff. It takes place, it's like the aftermath of World War Z. The humans finally beat the zombies, I guess. And he's interviewing a bunch of war veterans and whatnot about like what happened during World War Z. And let me tell you, this book had absolutely nothing to do with the movie. Or I should say the movie had nothing to do with the book, because the book came out first. And Max Brooks, he's an awesome author. He makes a lot of cool zombie books. Yeah, the movie had nothing to do with the book, and I was kind of disappointed because I read that for nothing. Well, I mean, it's still a good read, but I mean, it had nothing to do with the movie at all. Basically, the movie follows Brad Pitt, and he did very good in I thought he did very good in here. I really liked his character he played. I thought he did a good job on that. But it's about Brad Pitt and his family, and one morning they're just driving in their car as usual. You probably saw the trailer 1,000 times. And then, you know, a big outbreak happens, and you don't know what's going on, like, the first half hour. It's kind of like just action-packed. The movie just starts right like that, where it's just action. Like, the first 5 minutes, there's already action going on. And the town's, or city, world is going crazy, not just the town. And there are a lot of very slow parts in here, very slow. You know, it almost bored me to tears. Well, it's not that bad, but, you know, the action... All the action scenes in the film, you probably saw in the trailer. So they would have been really cool if I didn't see them in the trailer, because I swear to God, it showed every part. So Brad Pitt and his family go to the ship in the middle of the ocean where they are zombie-free, and he has to kind of isolate from his family, and he has to go join, like, the what do I call them? I'm not a big military war guy. I don't know what to call them, soldiers, army men, I don't know. The point is that these dudes have guns and they're shooting zombies, and it's all really cool, you know. He kind of like talks to his wife every day on a phone, you know, to keep intact with him and her and his daughters, and it's very kind of slow again. Not a whole lot of action. The only action it really showed was like in the trailer again. There were a lot of really cool scenes, but if I didn't already see them in the trailer 1,000 times, it would have been much cooler. But, yeah, there are a bunch of CGI zombies and practical effect zombies, which all look really cool. You know, the CG sometimes looked a little goofy, but then I mean, the practical effects and the actual makeup of the zombies up close look really good. And, yeah, you know, there are some really cool parts, but overall it was just alright. But the problem with World War Z is that something happened after production, I should say. After the movie was finished, I think like a couple years ago, they did not like how World War Z ended. You know, the filmmakers, the people involved with the movie finally watched it. They didn't really like where it was going for, because it got like really complicated and political. And they really didn't like that, and they didn't think the audience would understand it. So what they did is they reshot the full, like, last 40 minutes. You can kind of tell in the movie, too, because, like, the first half and the second half are a bit different, like, filmed kind of differently, and, and, yeah, so you can kind of tell that, they had to, like, reshoot everything, because they didn't like what the first part ended like. The movie was really cool, do not get me wrong. The zombies were awesome, the action, when there was action, it was pretty cool, and, you know, overall, it's just pretty slow. Again, Brad Pitt has a great performance in this one, and that's really all I could say about World War Z. It's just alright. It's not the best zombie movie ever. I've seen better, I've seen worse. It's just sort of in the middle. Overall, I'd probably give World War Z 3.5 out of 5 stars. That rating is a bit too high for me, I know, because I was about to give it 3 out of 5, but then I kind of thought it over and thought, you know what? I've been waiting for this movie to come out for a while now, and I saw it, and I may have been just a tiny bit disappointed, but it was still pretty cool. It's worth a watch, I guess, but, Alright guys, that is it for this review. Please leave a comment down below on what movie I should review next, and I will see you guys later.